Hey everyone, thanks for stopping by. Today is part 3 of our mealworm farming series, sifting out some eggs again from the darkling beetle trays and using the same strainer system that we had before. And that is our 1/8 strainer, followed by our 1/12 strainer, and at the very bottom will be our 1/20 strainer. And hopefully through sifting the substrate in this bucket, we will have all the eggs that we will transition into a container by itself here in a little bit. Super excited to show you the mealworms that we have right now. These are about 4 weeks old after hatching. And if you can see here, the mealworms are all over this potato. And from start to finish, I believe it's 2 to 3 months for these to be full grown and overtaking this whole tray. But we have a really good supply so far. In the tray above it, this is about 2 weeks into hatching of the eggs. And if you can see, if you look real closely, you'll see some wiggling here and there, much smaller. But a really good turnout so far from the system. Have been very pleased with it. We'll continue to sift out the rest of these trays, and again, all the eggs that I receive from my bucket here I will put into a tray by itself and label it with a new date and continue this process, and hopefully in a few short weeks we'll have a whole bunch of mealworms. This purple tray here is the mealworms that did not transition or that are just dying. Very few left, but that and this first tray here is our 7-week-old darkling beetles, and they only reproduce from 4 to 6 weeks. So this batch is no longer going to be producing eggs, so we will be feeding that to the chickens and ducks hopefully tomorrow. And this other tray is our next batch from here on down, and they're all doing very well, seem to be very healthy, and we have a large number of them. If you can tell here in this tray, it looks like a sticky substance at the bottom. That's letting us know that there are eggs being produced from the beetles that were in here. And what I'm going to do is transfer all the eggs that we've sifted out today into this container by itself. So now that we have all the eggs in this container, we will put some veggies in there for moisture for the eggs that do hatch. We'll label this bin and keep an eye on it, and we'll get those beetles and mealworms that are on their way out to the animals tomorrow. And here we are just feeding them some mealworms. Hope you've enjoyed this video. The process has been very pleasant. Any questions, comments, or thoughts, please leave them below, and God bless. Lady. Hold on. Leave the live ones if you can, okay? Yeah, where's the good one too?
Let's go to the ducks. Ooh, they're swarming around.